Hi everyone, I'm Bevis from Magenta Coaching Solutions, and this is the 16th or 17th in the series around emotional resilience in turbulent times. And I had a conversation with a coach friend of mine recently. He said he was struggling with the concept of happiness as a concept. It's something that I've come across before. You see, for many people, happiness is it's kind of something that it's something that you strive for, that you aim for. It almost becomes a thing to attain. The Pursuit of Happiness is a good film. Not that this is about film recommendations, although anything that can help us develop and grow and think about things differently has got to be a good thing. So I just wanted to share some of my own thoughts around happiness and what we perhaps ought to be aiming at in terms of grow and develop as a human being. You see, the danger with happiness as a concept is we often find ourselves aiming to achieve something, and there's a link with pleasure with this, that happiness has this kind of idea that we're feeling a certain way, that there's a pleasurable experience involved with happiness. And of course that then, because we then find ourselves, we've got this mental imagery around pleasurable experiences, kind of overlooks perhaps something at a deeper level. And ultimately, look, these are all just words that we label our experience with. As a human being, we can't possibly label our experience accurately with sounds that we use as vowels and the consonant type sounds. It's impossible. However, it's also all we've got, coupled with the energy that we deliver when we speak. So I think for me, it's useful to start thinking about fulfillment as opposed to happiness. So why is fulfillment potentially more useful to aim at than happiness? Well, because fulfillment is something that is inside. For most people, it's inside out. We're feeling fulfilled because we're doing what nourishes us, and we're feeling good because we're on path, we're in flow. Whereas happiness has, for many people, has this ring of trying to get somewhere in order to feel good, which is outside in. Ultimately, they're just labels. But if you aim at inner fulfillment, you're doing what you're most passionate about, you're contributing, you're giving, you're serving, using your personality to serve, using your talents and ability to serve others and finding deep fulfillment from that, then happiness kind of, if you're fulfilled, you'll be happy, or you'll be happier. Whereas if we look for happiness, sometimes that takes us off, can, for some people, from my experience, take us off path. So I hope that's of use, just thoughts, and some thoughts are more useful than others, but hopefully it just gives you something to think about. And please, please, please don't give up on fulfillment. Fulfillment is your birthright. But many people do, I know I did. I gave up on a dream and was fortunate enough in my 30s to find a real purpose and a mission behind what I'm doing and why I'm here on the planet through an NLP training journey. And I know that's possible for each person, because when you were a kid, you had passion, you had purpose. And it is possible to reconnect with that. Take care, and I look forward to working with you again, either on a webinar, and if you want to connect, you can subscribe on YouTube, or drop me an email, bevis@magentacs.co.uk. Take care.